Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Bug Warrior. In today's video we will look at the 6 new uniques in Season 9. Why are new uniques important? Because most of the time these new uniques will define the season's top builds, but for us normal or casual players it can give you an idea of something new to try, or maybe it can show you something that was old and forgotten and that it might be making a comeback and therefore is worth trying out. As usual, there is one new unique per class, so let's check them out. We begin our list with the Hooves of the Mountain God. These new unique boots for the Barbarians allow them to finally have a basic skill and generator playstyle. This means that when you reach maximum fury, your fury will rapidly drain until you run out of it, and then all your basic skills now cleave and deal up to 100% increased damage. According to icyveins.com, this will be an S tier build for Season 9. Of course, this remains to be seen, as many players say that Barbarian got nerfed a lot in Season 9. To get the new unique boots, you will need to farm the Beastie Nice or Urivar. I will leave the link to the endgame build at the description if you are interested. Next we have the Rotting Lightbringer, a unique two-handed weapon for druids. This one is interesting as it will allow werebear druids to deal massive amounts of poison damage. For patch 2.3.0, the poison damage of this item was heavily increased from 150% up to 550% poison damage, so this one might be worth checking it out. To get the new unique boots, you will need to farm Barshan or Urivar. icyveins.com recommends doing a pulverized druid to make advantage of this item, so I will also leave the link to that one in the description. Next we continue with the Necromancer and the Hand of Nas unique gloves. I won't lie, I am very interested in what these unique gloves can achieve. Basically, it will allow Necromancers to create an all-in skeletal mage minion build. Why all-in? Because you have to sacrifice every other type of minion. That means no more skeletal warriors nor golem. However, in return, your damage will increase for each minion sacrificed. Also, this item grants a very interesting unique power, which is that when a skeletal mage attacks 25 times without dying, it will automatically upgrade to a skeletal archmage. When that happens, the last unique power gets activated, which is skeletal archmages teleport to safe when attacked, and their attacks occasionally shatter on impact, dealing up to 100% increased damage to the target and up to 3 additional targets. The time between attacks shattering has been reduced by 50%. If this wasn't enough, skeletal archmages now become unstoppable for 1 second after teleporting. We continue this list with the Rogue class. Unfortunately for Rogue, things seem bad when compared to last season, as the new item called Death Mask of Nirmitruk, a unique helm, increases ranks to Flurry, and that seems to be it. According to icyveins, the Flurry Rogue build for Season 9 will be a B-tier build, making the build the weakest from this list. Remember that Flurry basically is a skill that rapidly stabs foes in a circular area of effect, but from what I've read so far, it's best if you try Rain of Arrows, Rapid Fire or Twisting Blades. You can get this helm from either the Beastie Nice or Urivar. Next we will look at the Spiritborn class. The new unique item for the Spiritborn class is called Balasan's Maxtlatl Unique Pants, and this one seems to be very interesting as it allows for a build that is both poison and thorns related. At the latest patch it was nerfed by 50%. Before, each attack would damage close enemies for 300% of your thorns. Coming Tuesday, this was reduced to 150% of your thorns. However, what remains is that 100% of this damage is dealt as poisoning over 3 seconds. The other unique power is that each time you have retaliated with thorns, for 5 seconds the poisoning damage is increased by 100% up to 300%. This allows players to try the new and improved Poison Thorns Spiritborn build that many claim to be the strongest build in Season 9. To get the Balasan's Maxtlatl Unique Pants, you need to fight either Urivar or Barshan. Last but not least, for all Hydra fans out there, the Sorceress is making a comeback with this build, as the new amulet Ophidian Iris allows Hydras to have +2 hits, increased attack speed, +30% resistance to all elements, and up to 100% pyromancy damage. The unique powers of this amulet are: Hydra is now a core skill and always summons a 3-headed Hydra, whose attacks explode on impact. And the other one is this: for each head above 3 that it would have had the Hydra instead grows larger and deals from 50% to 100% increased damage. According to players such as Mekuna, you will need to combine the build with Shudder to deal massive damage. The truth is that Hydra is one of those iconic Diablo builds, and the fact that you can play it beyond leveling I think is great. Also, is one of the best looking builds in the whole game. So there you have it, these are the new uniques for Season 9. What do you think? Does this give you a good idea of what to play in Season 9? If it does, please share with us at the comments. We reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far and found the video interesting or useful, please consider to share, like, comment or subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.